Welcome to the What's Good Tampa Show. What's Good Tampa Show. This is where we talk about all things Tampa Bay and beyond. Coming to you from the Gimmick in Ybor City, here's your hosts, Austin and Sean.
All right.
We're back for
another episode of the What's Good Tampa Show.
Yeah, wow, exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, what gets you excited about doing the show? Do you still like doing it?
Yeah, we talked last week. The big thing for me is
You're not doing it for free.
No, I mean, what that meant was I want to do more for sponsors so that we can bring value and grow businesses. Because the biggest thing here is I don't care if we make a dollar. It's let's bring in money so that we can promote to make other people money.
I like that.
That's my vision.
Very humble.
That's my vision.
Very humble.
I thought you were done vaping.
I need to stop.
Can I ask you a
bad.
question?
Yeah.
I've never vaped.
Yeah.
What is? So aren't you not supposed to do that?
Yeah. Oh, you would.
What is it? So you smoked cigarettes? You're trying to quit?
No, I never. Oh, how dare you! I actually never smoked cigarettes. I mean, I have in my life, but
after a match.
No, never. Back then, I didn't even drink. I didn't do any of that shit.
Because you were in the business.
I was in the business, dude, and I was jacked. Dude, you saw the story I posted a few weeks ago? Isn't it crazy?
But you look leaner now than you did back then. Bigger, though, back then.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I was just like husky. I was like a brick shithouse, dude. I was 215 pounds.
Yeah, you wore a woman's blouse out to the front.
It wasn't a blouse. It was tights.
Prince. It was Prince.
I wore tights.
You're like a Prince gimmick.
Yeah. I was a wrestler. Many of you know if you've been watching for a while.
He was definitely a hetero wrestler.
Yeah, and I kicked some ass. Did you see me throwing dudes around?
I did like your gimmick, too. You were a full heel.
Yeah,
and yelling at people. And Now, did you ever get spit on by like an 8-year-old?
Yeah, I had many 8-year-olds.
White trash?
Give me the finger and shit. I'm like, who teaches their 8-year-old to like...
Goes back to what we were talking about.
Last episode, yeah. You got to check out last episode. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify.
Please.
We're now on TikTok and all those other things.
And all the things for clips, thank you so much. But it means the most to us if you're watching our show or listening to our show on YouTube. We're going to start spiking that because Spotify's been awesome. And everyone asks, where can you find it? And I know everybody watches on Spotify, but Spotify doesn't give us shit.
Yeah. No.
So if you can watch on YouTube, that means a ton to us.
Yeah, we love it. We love it there on YouTube. That's where you can see the full video of everything we're doing.
And we're not monetized by any shade of the imagination because what we say, if we ever do get big enough where they look at it, we're not going to get shit. You can't find us. So you got to type in the What's Good Tampa Show and find us. But no, I wanted to ask you too, like back in the day wrestling, do you feel like, because now a bunch of wrestlers, I mean, The Rock was just on Rogan. Did you watch it? I sent you.
Yeah, I sent it. I watched
every
a little
time
bit.
the boys, like, sorry, Rock, man, I get it. You're of old age, and maybe I'll be in that place too when I'm older, but just giving up on it. And he was not, we're not going to talk about the Oprah Maui fires. We're not going to talk about any of the controversial. Let's just have a good time. It's the one thing about Joe Rogan too, like, who cares what I think about Joe Rogan? But, listen, everybody knows how to play ball. I don't hate him. I just think that, like, he does good stuff with certain people, but he's never going to shoot on somebody that he, like, looked up to. Like, The Rock's his man. But you're not going to talk about asking for money to the billionaires, and she fucking has how much land over in Maui? Do you know any about this in Hawaii?
No, I know.
Just look into it. Oprah at Maui. But like my thing is like cutting water supplies off in the villages. Like people are dying, kids are missing. You're up there just like, hey, let's do this on our own, and like let's get millions of dollars. Like, well, you've got millions of dollars.
Yeah. Well, I don't know much about that, but I will say the one thing.
And I'm not saying he has to give the money, but just don't go on TV promoting you and Oprah are the saviors of the world.
Yeah, what? Rock does that? Yeah, this is probably. I heard he's going to run for.
Rock's baited up a bunch of times.
Yeah, he's going to run for president. I heard.
No, they came to him. He talked about it on the show.
Oh shit, I missed that part. Then what did he say about that?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. You know me. I wouldn't say I'm a Joe Rogan enthusiast, but like. Wrestlers especially, if they're on, I listen to it. He's had Undertaker, he's had Flair, Hogan recently, and we can talk about that too. Is like Hogan, like Bubba back to Tampa, best friend, and we're not supposed to speak on this, but like best man in his wedding, the whole gimmick. Everybody knows the story and fucked his wife on camera and stuff. Totally. But like, here's the thing, like then you're like you find out just like. You find out that maybe it wasn't safe, but you take it anyway. You find out he obviously didn't do it to get you, Hogan.
Right.
But you can't bring yourself to be his friend again.
Yeah.
Because I have to play this game.
Yeah.
Because I'm the victim.
Right. He's the
But now he's in the Baptist church and down in Indian Rocks. But listen, Hogan's a genuinely nice guy, though.
Oh,
I don't want
he?
to throw shade on him.
Is he? You met him?
You pick and choose. Well, yeah, I've met him a couple times.
Oh,
but
wow.
You don't meet him. Hey, what's up? He'll say hi to whoever.
Yeah.
But Flair, I mean, at least here's one thing I will say, other than The Rock.
Yeah.
Stone Cold still does a little bit because The Rock's too much. He was sold.
Oh, yeah.
Like John Cena, same thing.
He's been bought out, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
These guys, they have their demons,
Oh,
but they're willing to let everybody see it.
yeah.
Angle was on there talking about his
yeah.
addiction. And it's like these guys are willing to let you see it. The Rock has to play prim and proper. I'm still a megastar, whatever. He's not one of the boys. He was. He remembers those times, and he knows deep down inside what it was. But when you sell your soul, there's no coming back.
When Joe Rogan is so big now, do you think that the guests pay to be on the show, or do you think
I think he pays.
they get paid to be on? So Ric
Not
Flair,
get paid. They fly him out, put him in the hotel. Like, everything's on the house.
Yeah,
I don't think they cut him a check for $20,000. No.
Oh, okay.
Because everyone wants to be on Joe Rogan.
Well, I wonder why the reason why I ask is I wonder why he has wrestlers on, because he's been so shitty about the wrestling business from day one.
But they
it's
don't
fake
even know that.
And blah, blah, blah.
But they don't even know that. Tony Hinchcliffe is the connector. So Tony
Yeah, I
Hinchcliffe loved wrestling as a kid, and he's like, no, this is amazing. And at the end of the day, Joe Rogan's got to have somebody on.
Yeah.
Somebody, he's gone through them all.
There's plenty of people out there. He's gonna have Ric Flair, Hogan, The Rock on. You always shit all over what they did to make a business, make their career, and then you have them on,
Howard Stern. Howard Stern was the heel of all heels. I want porno on the radio for everybody to listen. Kids shouldn't be listening.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he gets older. We'll hold you down and give you that shot if it's going to save America. I mean, people change. When you get in those things, hey, I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I'm not, I'll be completely honest.
Please.
I was just talking to a friend of mine today. If I worked for the tobacco lobby and they paid me $300 million to convince people that smoking was good for you, and I had that skill, I would do it.
Oh, you would.
Take the money.
You'd take the money.
Of course, you would too.
So that means you're a scumbag. You would just lie to people and tell them.
Not lie. I would just self-censor myself from the questions I had, and I'd do my job.
Wow. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, Sean's comments is a whole new segment on here. You can comment on what Sean has to say. We'll read it here on the show.
Can I ask you some uncomfortable questions?
You can ask me anything you want.
Oh, shit. So first I want to get some comfortable questions. I want to go through the crazy ones. What's your, say you go on vacation to a beach resort, you're sitting in a cabana, what's the drink you choose on a Sunday afternoon with nothing to do for a week?
If I'm on the beach?
Yeah, you're just on the beach, you have a week off.
Beach
Day one, you're feeling clean, tonight's the night, we're going to put it on. What's that very first drink on the beach at 11:30 in the morning that somebody
Probably
delivers?
a mimosa.
Mimosa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a bunch of girls that love those too. And that's the thing about women and mimosas.
Yeah.
It really gets them kicked off.
It does, yeah. That champagne makes them horny.
You know what, though?
What?
Now, are you saying that you're getting mimosa because the girl next to you would be as well?
Yes, of course.
What if you didn't have a girl, it was just you?
Oh, just me?
Mimosa still?
Probably still. Yeah. Or margarita. Or pina colada. Those are the three I'm having a hard time between.
Yeah. So I've never had any of those.
Yeah.
And I never would.
You're too manly.
Not even manly.
You're too manly.
Is it bad to say that sounds gay? How do we use the word gay? Am I offending people again?
Shit. Yeah,
I don't think gay men get pissed if I say that's gay.
No, I do. I've
they
actually asked a gay man that question, and he says, yes, it upsets me.
Well, maybe
because
that
you're
guy.
meaning like you're saying it.
Maybe that guy.
I don't know.
Have you ever called? Have you ever called a non-gay person gay in your life? Have you ever called a non? Hey, we're going uncomfortable question. Have you ever called a non-gay person gay in your life?
I have. Yeah.
Why?
Because at the time I didn't really realize what gay was.
Oh, so and then you went through the public school system and they taught you?
Yeah, they brainwashed me.
No, not brainwashed
you. They brainwashed
taught
me
you that that's
realizing
offensive.
that gay is a
slang.
Well, it's a homosexual term, meaning like a man might love another man or be.
I thought gay meant happy and gleeful.
I don't know about that.
You don't?
No, I mean,
I believe the origin of gay is happy.
I've heard that before, but again, I've never heard it used in public in that.
Have you ever called somebody that was weaker and maybe not as alpha as you a pussy?
Yeah.
Is that derogatory?
Yeah.
Have you cleaned up that language since?
Yeah.
Have you ever said the N-word rapping along to a rap song?
Never.
You've never.
Well, I don't know. Maybe rapping along to a rap song.
And
I never went to a black
now that you realize that, is that offensive and you shouldn't do that anymore?
During a rap song, no, I still don't really feel that's offensive.
Okay, so you can still do it.
Yeah.
All right. So do you get my point, though?
No.
That somebody tells you it's offensive, and when you took that shot,
oh God,
did you think it was harmful when you took it?
No, I was told by the trusted government.
Did you find out that that's not very trustworthy?
Yeah. Well, after I saw, yeah.
So
okay.
can we do that?
We do this every episode.
Well, let's track it back. The word "gay." We have a lot of like. I'm rage bait, I guess now.
Yeah.
But I don't think gay people. If I call a straight guy gay in front of a gay person, I think more gay people are less offended than people that are offended. And if they are offended, it's for a reason.
Well, because when you say it in that way,
dude, stop being gay. I don't think if a gay guy was right next to me and he heard me call you gay,
I bet he would. I think he would.
And I think more aren't offended than are.
And because
hey, listen, I have a comedy club. So
when
maybe
when you say it that way, like that's gay, as in it's a bad thing, and that they look at it as like, hey, okay, being gay is bad.
Do you think gay people have slang for straight people that seems negative?
No,
like breeder.
I don't
You're
know.
a breeder.
Never heard it.
Oh, really?
I never heard breeder. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, you don't say gay in front of a gay person. They're not going to say it in front of you.
Well, okay, well, you've heard it. You've heard breeder before. That's a term.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I
don't think it's a negative term. Here's the other thing, though, too. Who cares?
Well,
if you think they're going to be offended, you self-censor, guys. If they're offended, and somebody came up to me and said, "Sean, the thing you said when you called Austin gay, and I'm actually gay, and I felt like you were saying something negative about," and I'm like, "Oh, I was calling him gay to be negative. I just want to be clear." And that person says, "You really offended me." I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be like, "I won't do that again in front of you, and I'm sorry."
I have something to address. You call self-censor being sensitive to someone else's feelings. You're calling that.
That sounds like that's what you're saying.
No, that's what you're saying. Because when I'm saying I don't say that in front of a gay person, because I'm being sensitive to how they may feel.
Can I ask you one question? If the lights go out and there is no rules and it's pure chaos, which every single civilization at one point happens, does anybody give a fuck about what's being said?
I mean, I think.
Or are they trying to eat and live? Some people are just so accustomed to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you know what, Austin? You're the type of guy.
Yep.
When a guy's talking shit to you at the bar, your girl handles it for you. Guys, we'll be right back with our next segment.
Oh, my. I'm scrolling through these questions to ask you, and every one I just know you're like, "Oh, I wouldn't change anything in my life," or "I don't want to do that."
Yeah, but
because you're that guy.
I'm not that guy, though. But I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, if you're gonna ask me, like, if there was one thing that you could change in your kitchen, what would it be? That's gay.
Oh God.
That's gay. I want a new knife set. And gay isn't derogatory. Gay means like what am I saying when it says it's gay? It's bad? No, I'm saying it's
what does that mean then? When you say that, what does that mean?
I'll say it's feminine for a man. So and they would actually appreciate that.
No, because not all gay men are feminine.
How many percentage-wise? 75?
Not all, though. That's 25% that aren't. So.
Okay. And those men,
so should they be
those
offended?
manly men aren't offended by my gay shit. Right?
Oh, man. Oh, man. There's so many that it's just...
Well, just take the next three and ask me them, no matter what. Here we go. Guys, welcome back to the What's Good Tampa Show. I hope you put that in the 5 minutes before this. I'm like, supposedly, I'm just being completely...
I'm trying not to get you killed or put out of business. One of the two.
Oh, now you're saying gay people are harmful to people? They go after people?
I mean, with this type of rhetoric you're doing, I think it might happen.
I never had a gay guy be able to kick my ass. Actually, not true. There's some tough gay guys that would kick my ass, probably.
I know, a ton of them.
Yeah.
All right, is there...
You know what? I'm going to bring a gay man on the next show. And we're going to find out.
Okay.
You know who you are. My boy. Great dude.
Okay. We'll have him on. I can't wait. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it?
Yes.
What is it?
Wow, this is getting personal. Can I get into it? I don't like getting personal.
No, you should. That's what they want. You've been personal enough.
I grew up in Vermont.
Uh-huh.
And I enjoy tent
on the
camping.
lake with 10 boats.
Oh, shit. Here we go. As if I'm some like rich kid.
Yeah,
just got whatever I wanted.
And now you just talk shit on everyone else who doesn't have anything.
That's just not true. You think I'm some like trust fund baby. Like, this is so weird with you.
But anyway, go ahead.
I've always wanted to buy like not even an RV, but like a camper van.
Okay.
Just a van, one of those vans, easy driver, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to be the big gimmick. and buy a plot of land, 5-10 acres, and build the house from scratch. Pour my own cement.
Ooh.
Frame it myself. I don't care if it takes 5 years. And then you go up there, you put the electricity up there, and then you just camp, and you just do this thing on your own over a long period of time. And I haven't done it because it takes a lot of commitment.
Right.
And a lot of people, bless you all, love my art. And now they're finding out who I really am, so see how much art sells. Yeah. No, but who I really am is somebody that talks exactly how I feel. And like, here's the other thing about, can I just be clear?
Yeah, please.
The thing that, like, if I'm saying all these things, it's a little bit crazy.
Yep.
But 15 years ago on the Howard Stern show,
it
was normal.
This is from the Howard Stern show. It's not 15 years ago.
But what I'm saying is, nothing else has changed, though. Everyone's still the same. It's just like, but this isn't allowed. These are the new buzzwords. They didn't give a fuck. So maybe we're jumping out and saying, you shouldn't give a fuck. Because it doesn't hurt anybody. And if it does, check yourself.
You're jumping out and saying that, and I'm trying to defend all the people that are hurt right now watching this podcast.
I don't. And if they are, they're rage bait.
So you dreamed of getting an RV and having a bunch of land and building a house.
Building a house from scratch.
Well, you said RV in the beginning of the whole thing.
I said instead of an RV, camper van.
Oh.
With an AC unit, but like one of those like...
So you want a camper van?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so funny because there was the Tampa Bay RV show last weekend, and I wanted to go.
Did you buy one?
No, but I've been thinking about it.
Well, you're a rich kid. You should do it. You're a rich kid.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah. Trust fund baby. You should do it.
I was thinking about that, and then I almost asked you, do you want to split an RV? Do you want to go in on?
I would do it.
You would, really?
Because then we'd have to store it somewhere though, because I can't park it where I live, and you can't park it where you live.
Yeah, we'd have to store it somewhere. We could split that, and we could probably pay for it cash. Right.
Now you're getting into like I'm a trust fund baby again. No, I could not afford that.
Oh, okay.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
If we did that though, know what I would do?
Yeah.
Let's get a bunch of sponsors, and the only way you get sponsors is make that company a bunch of money because of influence.
Okay.
And they continue to sponsor us, and we buy like a Burt Kreischer tour bus. We paint What's Good Tampa Show and The Shoot. We will be on Patreon soon. And then we travel around and do live pods and stuff, but we're doing that. We're splitting a camper. But it's like a fucking tour bus.
Wow.
That'd be kind of sick.
That would be kind of sick.
And instead of your dad buying it for us, we would do it ourselves from our sponsors. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool. We could have it like art/studio/ the thing we use on the weekend.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
And go to different locations and film.
Yeah, we're missing an MMA fight.
Yeah, well.
How do you feel about that?
I feel that's on you again because you were like, I want to cancel last second. Brandon, this is on this guy. Just
Brandon, I love you to death. Vigilant MMA, shout out. DJ Tice, he was been hitting us up. He wants to come back on the show because he's no longer with Vigilant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he bare knuckle boxed. He's 1-0.
Okay.
Actually, one of our very good sponsors and friends. We're a sponsor of him.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that. And he won. He's 1-0, and he wants to come back on the show.
Well,
so if you could respond to me, I think we should.
Okay.
I have some questions. Do you have any questions for him?
Why did he no-show our last show?
Ooh, I forgot about that, actually.
Yeah.
We'll ask him that. DJ, I want you to get your pen pad out, buddy. You need a good answer, but we love you.
Yeah, all right, we'll mark the date. Yeah, sure. He's great. He was great on the show the first time.
He's a good gimmick.
Yeah, totally. All right, take a quick break?
Yeah. You think so?
I don't know, unless you have something else you
want to get the camper van thing, what we were saying is going around.
Yeah,
and
let's
then
go in on
people.
one together. Let's get a camper van together, and then we can take turns using it.
That'd be kind of cool, though. Like, hey, we're going to go to Orlando, and we could do 3 or 4 episodes out there, interview people.
That'd be fun.
Now, you're discriminatory against comics because I own a comedy club, but did you ever think of, like, comedy's huge right now. They're the biggest. Would you agree with this? The top 50 podcasts, there's more comedy podcasts than anything else. Would you agree with that?
I have no idea.
I do. Okay. And it's 100% true.
Okay.
In the top 50 podcasts, the comedy podcasts are by far the majority.
Wow.
And you just don't want to have comics on.
I don't care about having comics on. I just want funny ones on.
Did you see Uncle Laser? Were you here with one of the shows?
Yeah.
Is he funny?
He's got a good gimmick.
Yeah, I love his gimmick.
Yeah. But
he's the best.
So gimmick. You want to? Well, why don't we have him on? When's he coming here to film?
January 14th. Oh,
yeah. Why don't you?
I should shout that out.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Coastal Creative Side Splitters and the gimmick. The weekend of January 14th, 4 days. We're gonna have podcasts, late shows here. Get your tickets. promo code GIMMICK 20% off.
Wow.
We are one of the venues, and it's going to be wild. It's the only time we're not doing BYOB. We're getting a festival license. We're selling beer and wine for 4 days.
Shit.
It's gonna get wild.
Wow. Okay. January 19th.
14th, the weekend of the 14th. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The biggest names: Troy Bond. I'm gonna miss some here. Jordan Jensen. All the people that have signed our line. I want to go back. Cam Patterson. Shout out Cam Patterson.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times you seen him here?
Yeah, a bunch of times. And
now he's the man.
Yeah, I saw
him. And Laser are the shit over in fucking. They're the ones.
Cam moves to Texas too?
Yeah, he's in Austin. Rafael Cruz in Austin now, coming back tonight, doing the Dirty Show. Michael Good, New York City, coming in. Great comic. Christoph Jean coming in a couple weeks. Awesome comic. But so many people out there. Rosebud Baker's husband. I'm sorry, David. I think it's David. That's so bad. It is David. I'm going to get his name when we go to the break.
Yeah.
We're going to go to break because Austin, again, hates comedy.
No, I don't
But with that kind of personality, would you think he likes comedy? We'll be right back. That's gay. Hey, welcome back.
Again,
we already know whose sound that was.
Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, seriously. It sounds like Mad TV back in the day or some shit. You're probably
Guys, welcome back. What's Good Timber Show? So this is weird because we haven't had a guest in months.
Several months, dude. Well, we got Takeout in the house here.
Shit.
The landlord.
The landlord.
Yeah. He is actually. A quick story about Takeout too, because he doesn't know who you are, and it doesn't matter because. So way back when, because you had done comedy for a while, and then you took some time off, and then you came back and you saw the gimmick. You're like, what the fuck is this place? And so he was smoking weed outside one day, and he was like, no, I'm just kidding. He actually was drunk for
smoking weed. Fuck, dude.
Well, Austin's been getting high all day. So anyway, what I was gonna say is, he's like, yo, this place got like, and then we're like, yeah, come on in, do some sets, whatever. Takeout blows. He's the fastest regular to the stage.
Yep.
Now he does every single Dirty Show, and actually he's jumping out because he has family things he wants to take care of.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. No, he just what it is.
Pussy. That's the reality, guys. Okay.
No, you know what it is?
Go to get laid or don't you?
This guy is the man. Him and Dan. You know Dan, right?
Yeah.
He's been on the show. And it's the three-headed monster. There's three of us, and the whole thing runs because of three people. It's Takeout, Dan, and me, and not me lately. These guys have been taking care of it, but. Takeout's one of the funniest guys, but very, very graphic and dirty. You'd be offended.
Yeah,
I would. No.
Yeah, your vagina, dude, would be crazy.
I've heard many of Takeout's sets.
Yes, you have.
And they're
what do you
fucking
think
good,
about
dude.
Takeout?
I love it, dude.
And
One
Dan,
of the best around it for sure.
And
no
Dan.
doubt.
And Dan, what do you think about Dan?
He's like a 4.2 out of 10.
So you're talking shit.
No, I'm not talking shit. You're asking me what I think. Dude.
So you're just not that.
Do you think I want to fucking lie about?
You know what? Dan
That's my friend. I can't stand for it.
Yeah, we can't stand for it. Dan,
dude,
8.9 out of 10, and the best opener in Tampa Bay. That's a fact.
Best opener, hands down.
If you
Yeah.
like
Hands
the
down.
guitar gimmick, I think that's awesome.
Your guitar gimmick.
Yeah, I actually play music. I'm saying I'm not trying to do a comedy bit with it.
You know what? Not everybody loves everybody.
Rate his guitar playing. Can he shred?
Oh yeah, he can play guitar for sure.
See, the one
sure.
you talking shit about.
I'm
He's got the
not talking
skill.
shit. You asked me if I think
Couple
no.
Dan fans.
In all seriousness, I do think Dan is good.
Hey!
I like to give him,
Hit the clap.
I like to give him shit. I like
You
to give him
do.
shit because he basically kicked us out of the podcast studio and told you what to do with your entire place.
Takeout. That's why you're here too. I want to just get clear here. Does Dan tell me what to do when I do it?
I've never seen it.
Oh man, yeah. Well, you don't know Sean well enough.
Yes, he does. He knows me actually very well.
Man.
The only thing he doesn't know yet, I just told you like 5 minutes ago before he showed up.
Yeah.
On the basketball court, I get what I want whenever I want.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that yet.
Dude. So
I get what I want whenever I want.
Austin, bro, we go to play golf, and I've been trying to play basketball with Sean, and he got just loose enough to start talking shit, and he kept saying to me, Takeout, you're never going to invite me to come again. Because when I go there, I'm going to get anything I want, any way I want,
whenever I want,
anytime I want, repeatedly.
Does it sound like me?
He said it to me like
exactly
he said
like
it 6 or 7 times.
I believe it.
Of course,
of
playing
course,
golf.
of
I
course.
was like, I got to see it.
And
I
did
gotta
he
see
win?
it. We haven't played yet.
Oh,
He's been
still
scared. Yeah, I told him
Yeah,
he's interested. He
He's
just hasn't
a
showed
pussy,
up.
dude. How long have you been doing comedy, Takeout?
A couple years. I've only really been like truly what we call grinding, like every single night at it, like, a little over a
6
year.
months?
Yeah,
8 months
yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah,
for
about
you.
8 months here, yeah.
Well, did you like watch her growing up and shit? Is that kind of how you fell into it? Or
Vaguely. I would say like the Comedy Central roast and shit. But to be honest, like I just started going to shows and there's a lot of dog shit out there.
Yeah,
So I was like,
Well done.
realistically,
Somebody has to say it.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I was like, if I could just be somewhere in the middle of the pack, that's a good start. And then, lo and behold, I'm higher than the middle of the pack.
How about that?
Well, the comedy scene here, though,
6 to 8 months. That's amazing.
And you've been to a bunch of shows too. Like the comedy scene, like last night was I heard amazing, but it's not about who's the best or who. It all comes down to the laughs because somebody can say somebody sucks, but then they go up and crush.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This guy doesn't have jokes. This guy is just talking shit to the crowd. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. When this place is roaring, that's what sells. That's what wins.
Yeah.
And then. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask, like, because I've heard this before too. Like, so sometimes does it really depend on whether your jokes are good or not, depending on the crowd? Because sometimes it's like you can do the same set in front of 2 different crowds. One goes wild, the other one is dead.
Different people identify with different shit. So you take that risk on any given crowd. You know what I mean? Especially when you're doing dirty shit like I do. It's just.
But does it get you discouraged? I mean,
no, because you play by the odds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like in basketball. How often are you going to miss a layup? It's not going to happen often. But you're going to take.
Dude, when he's playing against those chicks, dude, he misses a lot of layups.
he's really upset because last episode his brother called him out for having a tiny dick on the air.
Oh, that didn't happen.
Ever since he's been bitter at me.
Tiny dick, as if my brother's
It's
looking at
fine.
my dick.
It's no big deal.
I think what we're
How
talking
big's
about
your
is
brother?
5'10", 6'3".
All right.
230.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
5'10".
Yeah, but
he's got a big dick, I'm
6'6"
sure.
with a tiny dick.
Yeah.
I mean, God,
6'6"
kill
with a
me.
tiny dick. We got 5'10" over here with a huge hog.
Yeah.
I mean, Asian background. It's cool. So here's my thing. If you're from the Philippines, you don't have a big dick. But here's my question.
I'm not
Here's
from the Philippines.
I know, but you look like it. I got you. You got some Filipino in you.
And we're here for takeout.
Sorry. Here's my point about it.
Yeah.
Comedy is in the eye of the beholder. He's being nice about it. This is the answer, okay? And this is the first comic we've had on since Dan, I think.
Yep. More than
If you don't kill, but you killed 5 times before, you don't blame the crowd, but you know it works. So for a year and a half, I've watched 100 sets a week, and you know if it works or it doesn't work. I'm going to give you a short story too, and I love you who you are, and you're going to watch this, and you're going to know. You DM'd, and you said, yo, who books this shit? Why haven't I been on your show in a while? Takeout doesn't know this because this happened hours ago. And I said, yo, first of all, I don't book the shows, but we take the funniest, and I'm on everybody else's show, but I'm not on your show. And I love that he's reaching out saying this. He, and now the hands. And it's like,
who is it?
I can't say the word.
Okay.
You know who it is, I'm guessing, actually, at this point. And I've never even told you, but you have an idea. And I said, it's not about it, but here's the deal. You kill, you're on. You kill, you're on again. Why is it the same lineup every week? Because they kill every week. Come for free and see it. That's why. And Takeout is, you're so, like, recently removed, because, like, it's not like you've been back in it for 5 years. You're very in it, new again, and you kill every time. Like, of course we're going to put you, it's not like, I just like Takeout better than everybody. I'm going to put you on every show. You know how I am, and I'm very honest.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, without the mic on, I get extremely honest. With a bourbon, it gets even more honest.
Oh, fuck.
But have I said things that are really offensive?
Not to me.
No,
Yeah.
to people that are funny.
Customers, definitely.
And to people that are funny.
No, I'm
But
just
so
joking.
here's my problem is, it is what it is. It works or it doesn't work. So,
Right.
like, Austin, you've seen it. Have you seen somebody gets up there and you're like, oof, and then they don't get on that show? Like, there's a shot there. You have a shot.
Yeah, well, that's like in any business.
and
you
here's
I
the
want to
thing.
talk about the Friday bounty, but what I was going to say to answer your question is
good
what
call.
you typically see if it's a bad crowd. If you say no crowds are bad, it's our job to make them laugh. But if it's
It
one of
is.
those nights,
Yeah.
you'll see everybody's laughs are depressed in that way.
Definitely.
So
Right.
typically, if you're just kind of like paying attention to laughs per minute. If you're, for me personally, it's not a
laughs.
competition, but if I'm like, okay, if I still was highest on the laughs per minute, even
Right.
if it wasn't my peak, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It
sounds like
it was
somebody with a day
crowd
job that
issue,
pays well.
Yeah.
How do you push? How do you push through on those nights? Do you find the one person that is laughing and kind of focus in on them, or is there a strategy?
Or
to
me in
that?
the
'Cause
back,
I feel like I would
jumping
be
around.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm pretty on book. I don't do like a lot of crowd work type shit. So it at some point just kind of goes to autopilot where I'm like, I've timed out my jokes. I know what I need to say to get through the time. So
one thing I'll give credit here, and you and Dan, you guys are starting to dabble in crowd work where you have good setups in your jokes, and both of you at the exact same time have said like we're bringing that in, and it's worked. A lot.
Yeah.
It's so pretty cool, like because he'll like impression like, hey, and Dan does a really good thing when he opens like, hey, talking to people in the crowd. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, engaging them is a good way. But to your point about opportunities for like guys, like every Friday here at the Gimmick there is a bounty, right? So if you
we have
show
a bounty
up,
winner tonight.
Yeah, we had a bounty winner on the show tonight and on last night's show. So if you show up and you have the best set, you get a spot.
On the Dirty Show, show yourself. And if you kill in front of 50 people, you're going to be on shows.
Right, yeah. That makes sense.
But every Friday, that's a new opportunity. I think that's unique that, like, no clubs are really doing that, where it's almost like a kind of mini competition.
The improv
ain't
doing that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But that's what I think comics really look for is, we're all good if on any given night shit doesn't work. We just want to know that there's some fucking pot at the end of the rainbow for all that effort, and that's what the bounty type program is.
By the way, they're doing this, like, they want time in front of crowds. So these open mics are at kava bars with 3 people. You come to a Gimmick open mic on a Monday, you've been there, you have 50 people in the house.
Yeah, totally.
60 people in the house.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. And I'm not trying to promote, but you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are here. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
How about the process of like writing jokes for you? Because you always talk about. Sean always talks about he wants to get in the comedy, get up on stage and.
Well,
do it,
here you go again. I always talk about. I always want to. What I said was,
I've actually fucking 101 over here.
Call me a narcissist. Call me. I have a big dick. Whatever you want to call me.
No, you don't.
Here's the thing.
Fucking
what I said was, whether it's ping pong, tennis, or comedy, if I dedicated,
you'll be better than Takeout and everybody else.
I never.
What you've said.
No, that's what a gay little brother says. Okay, that's what a gay human being says. That's what a gay guy says.
That's what you say.
No, that's what a gay guy says. That's what a gay guy says.
Dad, stop fighting.
Yeah. What I was saying is, just like anything, if I put my time into it, I'm going to excel. Okay?
Yeah.
Imagine if you tried to be taller every day.
Okay. I mean, that's fucking retarded.
Retard. Remember, that hurts feelings. We talked about last time.
Okay. Anyway,
don't hurt the community.
I was asking about writing the joke process because Sean needs some education on this.
I need education because I'm a comic. I get up there every week.
As you said to me privately, Takeout, I destroyed him in the roast.
You know what? No, I'm going to set this up.
Is this on still?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to set this up. What I said was, I asked Takeout, hey, Austin, you said you fucked me up in the roast. And Takeout goes, I didn't say that. That's all I said.
No.
That's all I said. He said to me, he did not agree with you that you crushed me in the roast. That's all I said.
I know he runs the building, but let's be real.
No.
Look, to be real, that was a really good roast.
We even said last.
And what I remember saying to you afterwards is, that's a much better roast than I thought. And you did way better than he was expecting. You caught him off guard.
And I didn't say he said I won. I just said he did not say that you killed me. That's all I said.
But that's what got back to the grapevine through me is that Sean was like, Austin said you said he won, and I was like,
yes.
I'll take it.
Of course not.
The crowd decides. That's the beauty of the Gimmick.
That little dick didn't beat him.
So back to it. How do you go about writing the jokes? Do you like Seinfeld would find things in everyday life that he would
never seen an episode of Seinfeld? Is it funny?
What is it to you? I mean, like, how do you come about this shit? How do you come up with the stuff you got?
I'm probably not a good case study for this.
That's for sure.
I write like such fucked up jokes, but none of my jokes, literally 0% of my jokes are about my real life.
Okay.
Almost every other comedian is writing jokes about their real life. So it's like, I don't really, I don't understand how they can find that much funny about their real life. But in my mind, I can find something funny about any fact or any fucked up situation, whatever. So I'm just really, I look for fucked up situations, and then I start thinking, how can I make that funny? And I kind of work backwards. But none of it's like, if I talk about fucking a conjoined twin, I didn't, I've never really met a conjoined twin. You know what I mean? But I think there's ways to be funny about it that. So that's what it is for me. Is I'm going find funny shit.
We were just talking about shit. He was getting into the weird thing about if my daughter got raped as a 16-year-old in high school, should we have a kid? And I said he has a sister, and I said if you fucked your sister and you guys were gonna have a kid, would you have it or would you go pro-choice or pro-life? So I think there's something funny there. Can you make a joke about that? Not right off the top.
What are you talking about?
Well, Austin,
this is what I'm saying. What the fuck is he talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about because you said it.
Okay, we're listening to you, bro. This is.
You know what I'm saying is, Takeout could come up with a funny joke about you fucking your sister and getting her pregnant.
I'm sure he could.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Actually, I probably could too right now.
Yeah.
About it.
But I'm saying that
Imagine
is the funny thing is like.
Imagine if you saw her.
Yeah,
That'd be easy.
Yeah.
The joke would be easy when you saw her.
Oh, is she a hottie? Is she hot? Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Beast.
You don't think your sister's hot?
No, I don't. No,
He'd keep it though.
really.
He'd keep the kid. He's pro-life.
Have you ever had incestual thoughts?
No, never once.
No, he would never fuck his sister. Let's be honest. You'd let her jerk you off. Be honest.
No,
I don't have a sister.
I wouldn't do that. No,
You wouldn't?
She's not that hot.
She asked nicely.
I don't care how she
There's
asked.
a
To end
joke.
world hunger?
There's a joke there.
To cure world hunger, maybe. But that's a big ask, and that I would probably do. Yeah. You would?
You'd eat world hunger.
You wouldn't?
You'd eat your what? You eat your.
Would you let your sister jerk you off to solve world hunger?
Do you have a sister?
for a lot
Takeout.
less, dude. Yeah, this is for a good time.
exactly,
She could
yeah.
do it. Yeah. No. You know what's weird is like
for a
I'm
good
not.
time.
It sucks if you have a sister because I have one brother.
I'm
and
such
so it's
a-
easy. You have a sister. You have a sister.
Would you let your brother suck your dick to solve world hunger?
No,
or no?
die. Everybody can die.
Wow, what a scumbag
Yeah,
piece of
big
shit.
time scumbag piece of shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Would it change your answer if you didn't get credit for it? So it's like it will solve the problem, but no one's gonna know. Like,
Well, that would
your
definitely-
sacrifice.
yeah, I would definitely-
Well,
down
he's
for that.
actually a rich kid, so for him,
Oh my
you can
God.
buy your way through anything.
Fucking
Senator
A.
style.
Fucking A. Yeah. That's not true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's not
You gotta
true.
know-
I've earned every
One of
dime
you
I
guys
got.
is in a minivan out front, and one of you got's a nice truck. That's
Yeah,
all
thank
I'll
you.
say.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know which is which.
So
but-
get his baby mama a fucking guys. Come on, give to the podcast.
Dude, so
Yeah, they're not paying me to be here.
No,
yeah, really,
$0.
just get a guest budget.
So outside of your all-time low of performing at the Gimmick and being on this podcast, what would you say has like been the highest high of where you've been with the comedy so far?
I did a couple shows at Creek in the Cave out in Austin, Texas. That was super
nice.
fucking cool.
That's a big spot for comedy, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's look,
I have my own opinion.
the highs of the highs there are higher than you get most places. So
Okay.
it's like
If you get on Joe Rogan's show, it's pretty
if
cool.
you're blessed, if you're in the inner circle, if you will, just like any scene, but you know what I mean? Like it is
Yeah.
cool in that way. I think the mic scene is way better in Tampa though. Like the guys grinding and kind of at the middling because there's a lot more time, like real time in front of real audiences. That's what I
Right.
noticed out there.
You know what's crazy?
No audience was coming to mics. Like it was all comedians there, but it wasn't truly
You know what's
a
crazy?
supportive.
Every post I
City
see
in
from
that way.
Tampa Comics.
I was trying to let Takeout finish your thought.
No,
Yeah.
I want to interject. You know what's crazy? Every post I see, Florida takeover. Austin, Texas is built with our open micers or show guys doing showcases in Austin, Texas. Full lineups of everybody that's been on that stage.
Yeah, Florida's taking over out there. Shout out to all y'all. Seriously, you making us
Yeah,
proud
come back
going
and
out
take
there
over
fucking-
here.
yeah.
We're a better scene than Austin, Texas. If you love God and that's your God, you go to him. But if you want to get good at comedy and get time, make it happen. I'll fight him. He's 5'6".
Fuck. So Sean, you said
Yeah,
you.
Joe Rogan would
Fuck me up.
respectfully. I think so. I think
56?
Yeah,
he's fucking
he'd fucking
stacked
whoop
there,
6'6",
dude.
300. He could kick my ass, right?
He'd beat your
wouldn't
little
fight
dick
him.
ass,
Yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't
for
fight
sure.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd fuck you up.
You would?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
I have a small dick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love that whole bit he does, like about women shouldn't like protect the White House. Like I love women. I have daughters and a wife, but I could kick their fucking ass. Like of course they shouldn't be
Well, yeah, you
protecting.
can kick your daughter's ass. I'm not his daughter. Let's be clear.
But he'd kick your ass for sure. Dude.
You think so?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Look at you.
Yeah, he can sidekick. 5'5", he'd sidekick me. I give him enough room.
Dan would
Who
whoop
you
your
think in a
ass.
celebrity boxing match?
He won't do it.
No, I'm just saying.
wait.
Too many tattoos. They're cost
Because
too much.
you're a former wrestler. It's not like
No,
you got
he's
no
a beast.
combat experience.
So I'll
I
do
have
a
some.
celebrity boxing match. Yes or no?
What are you
Me
saying?
versus you in
Oh,
the
I
cage.
would whoop your fucking ass, dude.
And everybody in this bitch
Dude,
knows.
you would be
you
blown
just said
up.
it.
You'd be blown up in
You
like
just
10
said it
seconds,
now.
dude. You'd be blown up in 10 seconds, dude.
Hey, this
You'd be-
podcast is sponsored by Platinum Triple X. It's a $14 half gallon of vodka. This is what Austin drinks.
Do you
This
think-
is what's saying these things. Okay, it's a plastic bottle.
Do you
You
think-
know damn well you will not let that come to fruition.
Dude.
You tiny bitch.
Dude, next Vigilant MMA, dude. Me and you get in there, dude.
Brandon, you heard it, Brandon. One
I'll
of our best
fucking
sponsors
kill
in the
you.
pod. You would know what it's. And I'm going to put Takeout front row for this shit.
Please,
you would
please,
be so,
yes,
you'd be
yes,
in so
yes,
much
yes,
trouble. I
please.
feel bad
So
for
much trouble. He feels bad for me.
I
Can we
do.
do one of those gimmicks?
I do. So you said when we were gonna have Takeout on initially, you had some questions for him you wanted to ask.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You did.
No, I wanted two.
Don't
But
backtrack now.
it was an Austin gimmick. He's
In
been out to
Austin?
Austin. Everyone's been out to Austin.
Oh, in Austin,
What
yeah.
I said is like, as it comes to mic scenes, because let's be clear, unless you know somebody and you're going on a open mic at the mothership, whatever. What I was asking him is, in this Tampa scene versus the Austin scene, is there better stage time if you're a good comic that can get on a stage in front of a crowd? Is this a better scene to improve your skills, or are you just getting a Joe Rogan crowd that claps at everything?
Yeah, to improve your skills, there's no doubt this is a better scene, and there's more meaningful stage time. There you're going to get connections. You're going to run into people who can take you on the road with you, etc.
But what does that mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of it's a networking game, I guess, but you almost have to be a finished product in order to be valuable to guys like that. So here, guys who are just kind of figuring it out or trying to, build 20 minutes into 40 minutes, you can do that a couple nights a week here where you can't really get on meaningful shows like that. At least not what I saw out in the city proper of Austin. You're going to have to go.
And I love
travel.
the 10 minutes that's here that mean more because you have 50 people watching you that are cheering loudly. Now, if you're a beta bitch that just wants the crowd of like my favorite podcasters out there, and that's where I'm going to get that crowd, like that can be a thing. And I'm not talking shit because I've never done 5 minutes on a stage. I'm just
We got to change that, by the way. What's that going to happen? We got to
He
change
keeps
it.
talking about it.
Austin, are you funnier than me?
I think when you beat his ass in MMA, that should
Wait,
be a
are you?
stipulation.
You can
Well,
kick
that'd
my
be-
ass.
that's gonna
You
be
can
the-
kick my
that's
ass
gonna be
in a street fight. Can you? Are you funnier than me on stage too?
I think Takeout said that himself. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
then we're doing this.
Doing what?
We're going up on stage on a mic, and we are going up as
Count
a
the
thing.
laughs. Count the laugh
But
competition.
hey, let me ask you: isn't that insulting to like the actual people who put up like the time and effort like
No.
you guys do? Like
No.
you're just gonna like it's like a
Not at a
bodybuilding
mic.
contest where you have these guys who are up there jacked, did all the work, and then there's a guy out there that looks like Sean who gets up there and does like a fucking contest. You're like, that's an insult to the fucking
Contest
rest
about
of the
what?
guys. I'm just saying.
You're saying it would make them diminished because we're up there doing.
Well, they're like, hey, we don't want these amateur fucks up there looking like
but
douchebags.
they're amateur fucks.
Oh damn! I'm
No,
sorry.
they're
bro.
open micers. What are you talking
No,
about?
we are not at all insulted. We all are.
Dude, you're
It's
an
fair.
amateur fuck when it comes to getting your ass kicked. You know what I mean? You're 5'10", small dick. We went over this.
Oh man. Well, anyway.
All right. Well,
Hasn't
there's-
this been fun?
Oh, this has been a blast. Yeah, I'd love to come back.
we have
Oh,
a
yeah,
show in
fucking
literally
dope.
15 minutes.
Oh, we got to kick off, don't we? Okay.
Yes. But listen,
Come to the
Takeout, if
gimmick.
you haven't seen him, you need to see him. How do we get you on Instagram?
At 69 Takeout. That's the only place I am.
Hey,
Holler at me.
Austin, where's your gay porn channel?
That's OnlyFans at Tampa is Life, and then Tampa is Life Instagram, TampaIsLife.com.
And you already know vintage_gimmick on Instagram, The Gimmick. We are right here on 2213 East 6th Avenue. Hey, we're going to see you next time, and he won't be as gay. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the What's Good Tampa Show. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at What's Good Tampa Show, or visit what'sgoodtampa.com to get involved with the show. See you next time.